What you talking about? Is Jaden place?
I never see this yet in a history to Pussy Club.
King Alarm.
King Alarm, the van red.
No man, they recommend you downtown no easy. Yo, King Alarm.
Yo,
King Alarm. You know, see a record you depend. I money that in your hand, daddy.
Remember to like, share and subscribe. Now Nigel Clark has confirmed that the government can now access a payout of $2.5 billion from its Caribbean Catastrophe Risk Fund. But the Prime Minister pointed out, say, yo, the relief being administered to Jamaicans in need has to be sustainable. It can't be rushed like what the opposition has say. And the people must say, them no want hear that. I'm going to ask what go on, because also the opposition are call them out on this, and then we continue reasoning. Look and listen.
I have received the preliminary modeled loss and policy payment report from the Caribbean Catastrophe Risk Insurance Facility in respect of Tropical Cyclone Beryl, which communicated that the government of Jamaica's tropical cyclone policy with CRIF has been triggered with a payment amount of approximately 16.3 million US dollars, which equates to approximately 2.5 billion Jamaican dollars. Our policies, our insurance policies with the Caribbean Catastrophe Risk Insurance Facility represents the fourth layer in the government of Jamaica's multi-layered disaster risk financing framework.
No, I'm saying to Minister Terry Long, this is not a job for profiling and hyping. This is a job for actually getting the work done. We are within a very narrow window where works can still be effective. I am instructing you, the funds that have been allocated for the people of East Central St. Catherine are not your personal slush fund. Get on the ground, and if you require me to send you the locator pins to where these drains are, then say so. You either do the work or call it quits from now. The people of East Central St. Catherine deserve better than you.
So there is a perspective being shopped around that the recovery should be quick, and that's what we want. And there are those who are setting the expectation that the recovery will be next day, without taking into consideration some very practical concerns. You know, you can have a quick recovery, but not a full recovery. You can have a quick recovery, but not a sustainable recovery. And what we want is a sustainable recovery in every dimension of the crisis. The dimension of the crisis that we're looking at today is how do we manage public, corporate, civil society, philanthropy, and donations.
Now the Prime Minister warned those contributing to the hurricane bird relief efforts against rushing the process and not doing it properly. He says, while acknowledging the urgency of the situation in several parishes, Mr. Holness says the recovery process must be sustainable. He made the observation while speaking at a launch of the Building Jamaica Better Fund at the office of the Prime Minister. Now some people have said this sound like an oxymoron, saying that there is an urgency, but there can be no rush. Now, the Building Jamaica Better Fund was launched on Monday in partnership with the NCB Foundation. The fund will allow contributions to be made towards the Hurricane Beryl relief effort. The NCB Foundation will match donations made through the fund up to the limit of 150 million. So, if people contribute up until 150 million, the NCB will match that. When you go past that, you don't know them now going to match it no more. But for now, when you reach 150 million from people, they will match that. If a 20 million people give, they will give up 20 million. With the 20 million will get contributed. The limit on the match is up to 1.50. So you know that. So I guess in some way, when them reach for them 150, or that's for them thing and stop them. Now the Prime Minister says that without careful planning and coordination, a rush recovery effort could result in some communities being left behind, which is something people are talking about. People are saying they don't want to be a situation where, you know, certain communities, because of party affiliations, get put on the priority list. And then other communities, after them done, give us, them realize, say, boy, what left back for them people are never really enough. Because that might happen. You ever cook a big pot of food? Yeah, you cook a big pot of food. You cook it. And people start forwarding for food. You're sharing. And then when you look back upon the pot, you see how much left back. You ever see a scenario like that? You see it happen to people. And some people that say that you have a solution for that. But the solution there would also cause a problem in a scenario like this. Somebody that says share some for yourself first. So what would I go on? Remember, one particular party is in government. Them can't share for them one first. It can't be a scenario like that. Them cannot share for them one and put them first. So I guess this is what the Prime Minister talk about. This is definitely test the Prime Minister's resolve at being a Prime Minister. Remember, a Prime Minister is not a Prime Minister for one party. A Prime Minister for all the country. Supporters of a certain party can be prioritized over supporters of the opposition party, knowing the whole parish will go through a situation. That can't go on. People go vex and fed up. It'll cause problem. But we must say, if done right, everybody can be helped. So of course, the whole situation has to be calculated and coordinated. We agree with that 100%. People might not agree with the way the Prime Minister said it, but it is the truth. It has to be calculated and coordinated. We'd expect nothing less from the government. If I did just like entertain as a pass through a community and I give them up, and when they reach a part of the community, they realize the truck don't really have much things in it. That different. That's just people helping out. But when the government pass through a community, we would not expect any household to be left behind. Likewise, when them pass through a parish, we would not expect any community to be left behind. I'm not saying the people are waiting on any handouts, because the people might do what they need to do. You know what I mean? I try get back to some sense of normal. You know, the Bay, you have people where, you know, the communities where them reside, they even have electricity. We are here Wagwan, and them people, they still go to work. Some people at work, them charge them phone. So the people must try. Them out there try. And the government sees and the government know. But the government is between a rock and a hard place with how them go about this situation. The finance minister say them can now access to 2.5 billion. You understand? So the target put into place. We're going to really go on now with places like the Spanish Town Hospital, where flooding still go on. A piece of food now, if I get spend out of that money there for deal with that. Or the government have a piece of food put up to deal with that. Was work done there recently? Them can still call back the contractor there and say, oi, what you doing now? You say, what you do? You never do good. You have to come back. You know, ramp with government and government money. You can't suppose you can ramp with government and government money because the people are the government and the government that spend taxpayer dollars. You don't suppose you can ramp with the money of the nation. You can't get government contract for fix one piece of government property and not fix it good. All the man build a police station in the place where a big water cycle around it. The government will call them back and say, oi, or did the government already know? You have to think about that too, you know. Did whoever get the go ahead? Because when we say the government is not one person. That's the thing too. The government is not any one person. We don't know who authorized and sign off on certain things. But investment in some type of draining system would probably be key in that situation there. Because them say a runoff water from somewhere else. So that means that's the channel. So they need to You know what I mean? Get that draining system they put in place and build a certain type of way so it work. Build it at an angle or something. But talk to me in the comment section and tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, just pass through, click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and of course put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content. As soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. And tell a friend, tell them sister, and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reason, and also join the discussion. And tell the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours that want to live, love, and prosper, and for to stay tuned.